Well, you can't really blame somebody else for ramming you off a cliff when you're trying to do the same thing. Oh man, that is not where I thought that video would end up, like getting rammed off the cliff by an IS-7 and having the T125 actually surviving. Now after seeing that, I was thinking, T125, I'm actually kind of curious at that tank, because before the tank was a little bit lackluster, I guess, but after it's got its HDification upgrade, supposedly the armor profile on this thing got a lot better, and it's a much better tank now. But this is what I heard. I mean, I don't know jack shit about this tank. So, starting off here, WZ-132 there, getting shot in the ass by us. Woohoo! So, we have error 404 ARDA not found here, and I was looking at this replay in my inbox thinking, like, I know that email address that sent it in, but the name doesn't. What? Then I saw a line that this is Tanker Boy. It's like, oh, I guess he got a name change. That makes sense. So here we have former Tanker Boy. I guess we're just gonna call you 404 then. Tanker not found. Or Tanker Boy not found. So I was legitimately thinking, what is the T125 like nowadays after it got its HE upgrade? It seems that outlines are being funky here. Let me actually get that fixed. There we go. Hey, outlines, awesome. So I was just thinking, like, what is this thing like? And I kid you not, this was the first replay I clicked on. Oh, that was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate. We get spotted here. Not sure what we can see on these guys. Trying to go for the headshot. Got not quite accurate enough. But anyways, and I was just thinking, like, what is a T125 like nowadays, and should I be going for it? And this was literally one of the first replays to pop up, so we're getting so unlucky in that E75, and that's why I want to get one. E75s are fantastic tanks. Oh, sided. Really? Sided turret, and it goes into a rock or something. I guess he's behind a rock or something. It's really hard to tell. There we go. Finally a nice punchy shot into the side of his turret. Looking at us again. I guess he didn't like that. The front of the turret is just too damn hard to pin. Switching over to heat rounds. I was gonna say, even heat rounds. I was not surprised that that didn't go through. E75s are legendary tough. So, yeah. It's kind of problematic, those tanks. Just moving closer so we can just get side shots into them. Checking our rear, should be okay. There was an object 704 somewhere up on this hill though. Very glad he didn't shoot us in the face. Oh, we're gonna get a shot into his lower plate. Yes, we are. And he hasn't even seen us yet. Oh, we get a bit of a low roll there. Come on, reload. Oh! There's a platoon mate coming around, putting a nice shot through his track there, keeping him in place. Not sure why his platoon mate isn't going around him. And we finish that one off. Guessing they're communicating. Oh, object 704 above us. Still a Conqueror over there, getting shot. So yeah, I was quite literally thinking, like, I have a couple of tier 9s lined up to go to tier 10. The M103 I find to be one of the most lackluster tanks in the game that I've played so far. It's not bad, that's not it, it's just meh. That is the only way I can describe the M103. The gun is good if it behaves, and the gun misbehaves all the time. And just, I don't know, the whole tank is just so incredibly meh to me. I'm not quite sure why Air 404 here decides to go over here. Bit of a rush shot there. Could have aimed it just a moment longer. Would have possibly gotten a shot in. Come on. Oh, you kidding me? Shot goes low into his tracks and doesn't even track him. Gonna get another shell though. Come on, there we go, into the side of the turret. Nice shot. As it gets finished off by the WZ 1111111111111. Getting up the hill here. Do we have the engine power? Just barely. Object gets spotted. Should be able to sneak up behind this object. Would be a very, very good kill to get. That thing is the front you do not want to see. But yeah, the T125. Let me know in the comments, should I get this thing? Like, should this thing be my priority in tier 10? Or should I go, oh, track, come on. Oh, put a nice shot in. Oh, he's gonna get the turnaround though. We're trying to hide our lower plates. Put a nice shot in. Time to wiggle a bit, and we get ammo wrecked? I don't think we took damage there. What the? Is he firing HE? And we go through the front of his tank there. I'm not sure. Was he firing HE or something? That was bizarre. And we're being capped. Conqueror coming around. He's coming behind his Conqueror here. What I need to do is put one shell into his face. Or his ass. Oh, again. Oh, well, it was the sort of front of the turret. Wait, is he shooting HE as well? That sounded like HE. What is up with these people? Oh well. So yeah, for tier 10, should I go for the Centurions? Not Centurion, well, the new Centurion, I mean the Action X. Or should I go for the T125? I don't have enough free experience to go for all of them. And the current Centurion 7/1, not 1/7, what I said yesterday in the video. Is he AFK? Is he really AFK? You kidding me? Well, free damage. Okay. There's still a VK down there as well somewhere. Off. Super low roll, wow. I think it's 440 alpha damage on this gun, right? 400, okay. But still, that was a pretty damn low roll. All we have left is this VK that is trying to defend himself from the front. And is just gonna get shot on the side. No, he's sort of turning around. No. Put a shot into him. Box him in so he can't go anywhere. Turn around. Ah. And the ST1 finish him off. Let's take a look at the stats. And here we are with the stats. Mastery Branch, Ace Tanker, Bruiser, Fighter, Fire for Effect, and the High Caliber. We damaged quite a bit of people. Couple of unlucky shots on those E75s, but man, those things are tough. That is probably the tier 9 tank that I fear the most in pretty much any tank. The E75 is just such a strong tank. I mean, yeah, you can take them out, definitely can, but when played well, these things are beast. Like, absolute beast. So yeah, let's take a look here. Team score. Walked away with top experience, 1231 experience, did over 6,000 damage. Wow, that really raked up, holy shit. 4 kills, pretty nice. 29 shots fired, 28 hits, 19 penetrated. That's kind of the gun for you. I mean, not all of those shots were perfectly aimed. The E75's shooting at the front of the turret, yeah, that is a really tough target. So, you know, that would have been problematic. I could have aimed those at the hatches and maybe had a little bit more pen, but still, not a bad ratio. And still, I'm taking nothing away from doing 6.6k damage here. One shot at range. We took 6 hits to the face, 1 of them penetrated, 5 did not. That's what I'm really wondering about. So, if any of you guys have this tank, let me know. What is this tank like? Is it much better than it was before? Because the M103, I literally, quite literally, have not played it in almost a year. I think I haven't touched that tank in, I think December last year was the last time I actually played a game on it. That's how much I dislike that thing. The T32 is already pretty lackluster. T29 was a fantastic tank. T32 was pretty lackluster with the same gun. And just, nah. It was, you know, nah. The M103 gets a much better gun, but the handling of the gun is pretty shit, and the overall, you're lacking depression. You have no armor in the thing. It's just, ugh, quite a bad tank in my opinion. And then there's this thing, and supposedly after its HDification, it got a lot better. So really, let me know. Give me a short description. Is this thing much better than it was before, and is it fun now? Is it a good, solid tank? I'm not looking for something that, well, once you really master it, and, you know, you're a pro, you've played about 5,000 games in the thing, then you're really gonna enjoy this thing. No, I'm looking for a good, fun tank. I'm looking for something that is like T29 kind of fun, like T34 kind of fun, you know? It needs to have something. And the M103 just doesn't have any. The gun is okay, the armor is marginally okay sometimes, and the depression is lacking. It's, ugh. Coffee. Needed that. So, we got 1100, almost 1200 spawning damage as well, wow. And with a premium account, walked away with 24k profit. Could have done without those premium shells that we fired, and then we probably, no, then we definitely would have made a profit here. Not much, but would have made a profit without a premium account. So, and with the premium account, walked away with 1800 experience. Very, very nice. Now, let's move on to our next replay of the day. And here we are with our second replay of today in a reasonably rare tank. It's a pretty exclusive club, the Type 62. And this thing is, I don't know, this is one of those tanks that it's not a great tank, per se. Its penetration is pretty lacking. Let's take a quick look at the gun here. There it is. 180 damage, 145 pen. 145 pen for a tier 7 scout is pretty damn low. I mean, if you look at the T71, has 170 or so penetration on its gun. Yeah, it is quite lacking when it comes to penetration, so that is kind of problematic with this tank. Its speed, it did get buffed a couple of times, got its ground resistance buffed, and I think the engine power way back in the beginning as well. So, yeah, definitely got a lot better than it was before. Enemy Type 64 in the water. And we should be hitting enough to put some shots into him, but we are not. Well, it is only 200 meters, so it's not that far away, I guess. And there's people that have shots on him, so let them kill him and not let us risk the chance of getting shot. So, stealth-wise, this thing is pretty good. Has a pretty good camouflage value. Once you get your crew up and get camo paint on it and everything, it's pretty good. Max here is running it with a binoculars and camo nets. I actually don't run a camo net on mine. I'm trying to think. I have vents, rammer, and I don't remember what I have. Oh, coated optics. That's what I have on mine. I put a rammer on mine because I can't spot. Yeah, people that have been following the channel for a while know that I'm just terrible at spotting. For some reason, whenever I try to spot anything, it just doesn't work and I don't ever get any spots off. For some reason, it just... Oh, nice shot there. Reload, as you can see, is not that great. Oh, nice shot there. Nice to finish him off. I think if we actually reversed that, we should have gotten some shots at that Scorpion not on underneath the bridge there. So, yeah, what am I trying to say? So, whenever I try to spot, like, when I go completely passive an entire game, I'll walk away with 100 spotting damage, and that's it. I'll be up front, you know, I'll be in places where you can spot, I'll have the binoculars, everything, in bushes, you know, spotting people, requesting fire, and nobody shoots him. And no, I'm not one of those people that just runs out into, you know, the first second of the game and gets spots off and then expects everybody to shoot him. No, I mean good, solid, over the entire game spotting, and still just nobody ever shoots what I light up. I don't know why, I don't know what it is, it just really pisses me off. So, I've decided in my light tanks, well, F it. If I can't spot for shit, then I might as well do my own damage. Like, what's the point of spawning if nobody's gonna freaking shoot anything? I'll just increase my own damage output. So, that's why I have a rammer on mine, and I walk away with pretty decent damage games that most medium tanks, or even some heavy, sometimes will be jealous of. And come on, put in a shot. There we go. Put one in. Left him at pretty low health there. This is not really looking all that fantastic for our team. There's 2 J Panthers and the Yak Tiger 88 over on that side. Scorpion. Can we actually see him? Is he on our side? Yes, he is. Oop, that shot went wide, I think. Does seem like we have a shot at him. But yeah, if you get a rounder on this thing, you get a pretty damn good reload. Like, you know, it's 10% faster than this, so you can imagine what kind of damage output you can do. And it's actually surprisingly good. The Scorpion going around the back there. No, we didn't spot him. Okay. Put another nice shot into the T25/2 there. Come on, one more to finish him off. One more. There we go. Finished him off. Do we have a line that's Scorpion? Yeah, we do. Come on. Ooh, nice roll there. Come on, one more. Scorpion, sneaky little tank. Whoa! Ah, darn it. He just went forward every shot, leading the target still. And that one looked like it was going in. Come on. Come on. Of course, the exact crucial moment we lose him. J Panther getting shot there. Yak Tiger 88 is defending the base. Where's our OI? Oh, he's down there as well, apparently. Just out of view range for us. T-43 is still on our side. Doesn't look like it. T-43 gets finished off. Time for me to take a sip of coffee. There's nothing happening. Good coffee. So, moving up here to hopefully come up behind the Scorpions and take him out. Let's see if we can. There's one. At this point, I would auto aim on the Scorpion there and just be able to rush in. Oh, found the artillery. I would personally go for the Scorpion. Well, okay, well played. You were correct, sir. That was the better approach. Definitely for the comic relief factor. Was that an HE round? Oh, there we go. Oh, scratched him, doing what, 100 somewhat damage? Just, wow. Oh, that was funny. Just grazing him was 100 damage. Yeah, those things are super duper light, the Scorpions. They weigh absolutely nothing. So even at Type 62 that weighs, ooh, off the top of my head, 15 tons? I think weighs 5 or so. So yeah, ramming that is definitely a possibility. So we got a T28 prototype, KV3 and an AT15 up against us. That's some pretty steep opposition still. AT15 has been spotted, is quite damaged. So is the KV3. That is pretty good news for us. Going around here, seeing if we can put some shots into him. KV3 cannot see us. And we have been spotted, which is very unfortunate. Oh my god, disaster. Oh, what a disaster, that shot. We really need to get around him. We really need to finish him off. He's going to be slow turning on that hill. Oh, did not need that. Oh, ow, not good. Waiting for a shot, waiting to get around. He missed. Come on, stay alongside him. Come on, we need this to pen. Thank you. As the OI finishes him off. And we are drowning, still drowning. 5 seconds, stop steering, just go forward, man. Okay, we're still alive. Bloody hell. T28 prototype spotted. But yeah, circling somebody on a slope is a very dangerous business because you're gonna get slowed down as well going up the slope. But I would have done the exact same thing, but that first shot was just disaster. Getting tracked, or getting engines, excuse me, and getting fired, as in set on fire. Yeah, bad luck there. So, T20 prototype with 2 kills, very dangerous tank, and definitely finishes off in one shot. Be careful going up the hill here. It was last spotted somewhere over here. I guess Wags here is waiting for everybody else to come close, trying to peek here. Now Type 62, just don't even think you're ever gonna bounce on this thing. The turret might look rounded, but it's like 50 millimeters, if even that much. With sloping, it's pretty bad. But still, this thing is a joy to drive, and it is premium, so it does make money. So that's always a bonus. So this is my first most or second most played tank in the game. I'm not quite sure. So Target 88 is full health. Might as well do the spotting and take the hits because, you know, full health. You can take 4 shots or so. So we're just waiting for the target here to spot him. We still have 5 minutes left, all the time in the world. No need to rush in. It was time for some more coffee though. Not much happening. Wait. It's not like a T28 prototype can go anywhere. There he is. Finally gets spotted. Good shots. Yes, we do. And he gets finished off by the OI. Very nice. Let's take a look at the stats. And here we are with the stats. Mastery Badge, first class, Ace Tanker, excuse me. We got a Bruiser, Fighter, Fire for Effect, and High Caliber. That's quite a bit of people there. So, walked away with, yeah, you're seeing that correctly. Top damage, 2800 damage done. You're still wondering why I like this tank. This is a typical game for me. Not doing 2800 damage every single game. I'm not saying that, but here, spawning damage 500. That would be much for me. Quite a lot, actually. And just doing so much more damage to myself than I actually get in spotting that. It's a typical light game for me. I just play my light games like mediums nowadays because there's no point for me to scout. It just doesn't function. So I walked away with second highest experience. OI doing quite well. 2300 damage done with 5 kills, so well played to him. 22 shots fired, 17 hits, 16 penetrations. We did fire a couple of heat rounds, not that many. 2800 damage done, most of it long range because you don't want to get detected. Took 4 hits to the face, all of them penetrated, no shocker there whatsoever. We spotted 4, damaged 8, destroyed 4, 580 spotting damage, so yeah, that's like 1 or 2 shots depending on who's shooting, but without premium would have walked away with 22k profit after shooting about 6-ish heat rounds. So that's not bad still. I mean, not bad at all. Heat rounds are not all that expensive on this thing. It is a low caliber gun, so it's not that shocking. But so with premium account, walked away with 49k profit, not too shabby. And of course, because this thing is a premium vehicle, we got an additional 40%, 30% extra experience, and apparently there was an event that gave us some as well, so we got some for a personal mission and for it being a premium tank. So without a daily double, still coming out on 2500 experience. Very nicely played, and thank you Wags for sending this one in. Definitely an enjoyable tank. If you do get a chance to snag one up, it is fun. I have to say, it really is fun as a light tank. If you enjoy light tanks, because light tanks are definitely not for everyone. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you own a Type 62? Do you like it? And I'm very curious about your guys' opinion on the T125. Should I play through my M103 and actually get it, or should I just sell my M103? Because I'm not playing it. So should I continue? Is it worth the tier 10 to get, or is it just worthless? Or should I just give up and just sell it and get some money and get a garage slot and all that shit? So let me know. I'm really curious what you guys think. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.